Hey everyone, today we have another Cocoa Flow. These are really slow and sweet and stretchy classes, and in particular this one we've designed for winding down the day. So we're going to start with stretching out the neck and the shoulders because these can get quite tight, especially if we sit down a lot. Then we're going to work down the spine and into the lower body. Hopefully by the end you should feel like you can have a really good sleep. If you wanted to bring in some props, feel free to grab a bolster or a pillow and a strap if you had one, a yoga strap or even a dressing gown strap or a long towel. If you didn't have any of these, that's totally okay too. We're going to begin in a seat, and if you did have your bolster or your pillow, then you can bring this underneath your hips in a kind of supported Virasana position, hero's pose. You could also be cross-legged, just whatever feels comfortable for you. And then close down the eyes, relax the shoulders, lift up tall through the spine. And before we begin to move, let's take 5 deep breaths. So inhale through the nose, fill out the belly and the lower ribs. Exhale through the nose. And if you wanted a breath count, we can breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 2 more in your own time. Relaxing the face, softening the eyebrows and the eyelids. You can keep the eyes closed. Let's draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. And you could stay here, or you could bring your right hand around, holding onto the side of your head by your left ear. And then tucking the chin towards the chest. Bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe the left hand comes around this time, holding onto the right side of the head. And then tucking the chin towards the chest again. And take a couple more rounds in your own time, moving at a pace that feels good. You could even open your head up at the back, opening through the throat and the chin. Just make sure that you don't get any pain if you're taking this position. Especially if we sit down a lot for work or drive a lot, the neck and the upper traps can get quite tight. And so it's really good to stretch them out to help open through this part of the body. And then come back through center. Open your eyes and grab that strap if you had it. No worries if not. Take your hands wide, and we're going to circle up and over with our hands. You want to try keep the arms straight. Now we're taking this nice and slow, not super fast. If you wanted to make it a little harder for yourself, you can walk your hands in. Just make sure that your elbows don't buckle when you go back. Kind of opening through the chest and the front of the shoulders. And if you wanted to include the breath, you can exhale on the way back. And then inhale on the way forward. Let's go one more. And then just keep your hands up above you with the arms wide. Take a little lean to the right. And pull your right hand towards the ground. And come back through center, inhale. As you exhale through the nose, lean your body to the left, pulling the left arm towards the ground. Opening a little bit more through the right arm, the side of the shoulder, down the lats. Let's go one more each side. Inhale. Exhale through the right. And we want to try keep that left shoulder stacked on top of the right. Inhale, come back. Exhale to the left. Okay, come back. I'm going to bend the left elbow so it's behind the head. Keep reaching your right hand down the strap. You just might adjust how you hold it. I'm going to pull the right hand down to the ground. So this is going to get a little bit more into the triceps. You could even take a little lean here as well, maybe to the right. And then come back, let's swap it out. So bending the right elbow this time. And then left hand down the strap. Again, you might just adjust how you hold it. Pulling the left hand towards the ground, and maybe there's a little lean. Oh, it feels so good. Let's come back. Release the strap. Move the bolster to the side as well. Then we're going to lie down on our bellies. So from here, let's reach our right hand to the left underneath the body, kind of like you're threading it through. Like thread the needle, and you could stay here. You could bring kind of your left fist or your left hand underneath your head. If you felt like a little more, you can reach the left hand to the right so that the left arm is in front of the right arm. Relax the head. This kind of gets a little bit more through the front of the shoulder, kind of the deltoid. And you can stay here if you felt like something different, a little more. Slide your left knee out to the left side of the mat. So you're kind of finding a half frog. One more option, you can extend the left leg out a little longer. Okay, that left leg out a little longer is going to get a bit more into the groin, around the adductors. We're trying to slow our breath down. Really sinking our body weight towards the ground, because that's how we're going to stretch through the shoulders a bit more. Two more slow breaths. And from here, if your left arm is out to the right, just bring it back. Keep your right hand reaching to the left. We're going to roll onto our back. So turn your left shoulder around until it comes down to the ground. So we're twisting through the spine here. And you're probably off your mat a little bit. You might have your left knee bent, or you might have your left leg out a little longer, just as you had it. Right hand can reach down the side of the leg, or maybe you even reach it towards the left toes. You could keep the eye gaze up, or you could look down your left arm. Twisting a little more through the spine, also getting a little bit of opening through around the left hip, maybe the left side of the leg if your leg is out a bit straighter. One more slow breath. And then just start to roll yourself back onto your right side body. Come down onto your belly again. And we're going to swap it out to the other side. So let's start by threading the left hand through to the right. And again, you might stay here, or you can thread the right hand to the left. So the right arm is in front of the left arm. The further out you walk your hands, the more you might feel this in your shoulders. And you might not feel a lot of sensation, and that's okay. You could stay with just the arms. You could also bring up a leg, reaching the right knee up. And maybe you stay here, or you can extend the right foot out as well. Breathing in and out of the nose. And every exhale, softening a little more. Maybe that's just through the face, relaxing the lips and the jaw. Also might be around the shoulders or the hips. Let's take one more slow breath. Start to bring your right hand back. Keep your left arm extended and your leg as well if it's out. Start to roll your right shoulder back until it touches down on the ground, kind of off the mat. You can extend the right arm out Maybe the left hand travels down the thigh or towards the foot if it's extended. You could even turn the eye gaze down the right arm, and it's just going to help turn the right shoulder down even more. One more breath. And then start to roll yourself back. Reach the right arm over. Slide your left foot in. Come onto your belly. And then push up onto your knees. Shift your knees forward. Sit down on your hips. Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Bring the soles of the feet together, maybe the hands around the ankles. Let's breathe in through the nose, lift up tall. And then as you exhale, folding forward. You might rest the elbows gently on the insides of the thighs if they meet. Encouraging the knees to drop a little further down to the ground. And if you notice yourself getting distracted by your feet like me, maybe you close the eyes down. One more slow breath. And then walking yourself back. We're going to come down onto our backs. Have your strap nearby. And if you've got a pillow or a bolster, just bring this underneath your hips. So head is on the ground and extend your feet out long in front of you. So this is a really subtle back bend here. You might roll the shoulders underneath you a little to open through the front of the collarbones. And you might stay here, or you could draw the right knee up to the chest. And just notice when you do that, how the left hip flexors really start to lengthen. If you can, try keep the left foot towards the ground. If it hovers off the ground, that's okay as well. And you can stay here. Another option is to take the strap or your hands if you are around the foot. So if you've got the strap, just looping it behind the back of the foot. If you've just got your hands, just bring them behind the back of your thigh. Getting a bit more into the hamstring. Try flex the foot towards you, so pulling the toes down. I definitely feel that a little more in my calf muscles. one more breath. And then release the strap. Bring the right leg out long and then hug the left knee towards the chest. You might stay here, or you can find the hamstring stretch using the strap or your foot. And just noticing where tension arises when things may feel uncomfortable or challenging. I notice my eyebrows furrowing and my jaw clenching, and so I try to soften them. And then releasing the foot, bring the strap to the side, and then lift up your hips. If you've got the bolster, feel free to slide it underneath your knees. Setting up for Shavasana. You could have the legs out long, you could be in constructive rest with your feet wide and your knees knocking towards each other. We'll just be here for a couple minutes in quiet. Encouraging heaviness within the muscles. Feeling the body sink down to the ground. And if you had a little longer to stay here, I would totally encourage it. If this is where you'd like to finish your practice, maybe just wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. Making your way up into a seat. Keep your eyes closed. And maybe we feel a little more grounded, a little more relaxed. Ready for some sleep, I'm sure. Okay, let's finish with a breath. Breathe in through the nose. Maybe a sigh out of the mouth. Thank you, my friends. I will see you again sometime soon, I am sure, whether that's here on YouTube or over on Patreon, where we have some longer exclusive classes. I'll catch you again soon.